Okay, in this screencast, I'm going to show you how to complete the project for this module and how to submit it. So if we scroll down, we're getting into legal issues with using technology. This is again an important topic for this course because you're going to be creating so many projects and you may be using media that is not your own. So we've got four main topics here. We've got copyright, which is probably the one you're most familiar with. Okay, anytime somebody creates work, it is automatically copyrighted, so you can't just go and use theirs, especially to make money on other people's work. So you have to be real careful about using other people's work in not only your projects, but out in the real world too. So there are with fair use, there are some kind of exceptions for educational uses, satirical uses, and things like that. So you can get away with using some people's media, whether it be a movie or book or audio, images, things like that, if it is for educational uses. So those of you who are studying to become teachers, this is an important topic for you to understand and to pay attention to. There are things down here in the public domain, and there are some criteria that you need to make sure that you're aware of so that it is public domain. But if something is public domain, it's free for anyone to use, anyone to make money on. You can use it, make modifications to it, anything that you like in public domain. And then is Creative Commons, which we're going to really focus on Creative Commons this semester. Creative Commons is similar to copyright, but the way it's different is that the author of the media has given up some of its privileges. So we'll get into that in the next section here. But this is really an important one, and one I'm going to emphasize that when you're looking for media that you want to use in your projects, that you look for Creative Commons media. Okay, so those are the four different areas. I have resources listed here for each of them so that you can get a little bit of a kind of an overview into each of the four topics, and these are going to come into play because down here on your legal issues checkpoint, there are going to be questions asking you to determine: is it legal, is it fair use, is it general public domain, what so you'll want to make sure that you go through all these resources carefully. Now again, the big one is Creative Commons licenses. Okay, as you see by this chart here, there are 6 different Creative Commons licenses that people can assign to their work. So this has come into play big with social media and with digital media and all of the kind of the technology and the media that has come about in the last 10-15 years. They designed this so that not everything needs to be copyrighted. So I can go snap a picture, I can write a poem, I can create a video with my phone, and I can then in the past it would automatically be copyrighted. It'd be my work, but what if I don't care? What if I take a picture of a beautiful sunset and I post it online and I don't really care if anybody uses it? Well, that's where Creative Commons comes into play. I can assign different licenses to that beautiful sunset and tell people what they can do with that picture. Okay, so maybe I don't care anything at all what they do with it. They can take it, they can modify it, they can add add quotes to it, they can print it on poster board, they can sell it. I don't really care what they do with it. Well, if that's the case, I would assign this attribution license to it, Creative Commons BY, which is the attribution. Okay, that means anybody can do anything with that picture that they want. Now, if I want to limit it, maybe I say I don't care, anybody can use it, doesn't matter, but I want them to any changes that they make to it, they have to allow anybody else to make changes to it as well. They can't just they can't make changes to my photo and then all of a sudden turn it into copyright, or say you can't make money off of it. They have to share it alike. Okay, so I could assign the attribution share alike license to it. Next one down is attribution no derivatives. That means you can take my beautiful sunset picture, you can share it, you can make money off of it, but you just can't make any changes to it whatsoever. Okay, that's attribution non-derivatives. So you can kind of see as we go down, it becomes less free as we get down more and more. Okay, more restrictions on it down here at the bottom. Attribution non-commercial means I have to give credit to, if somebody uses it, they have to give credit to me, and they can't make any money off of it. Okay, non-commercial. And then we get down where we're starting to combine attribution non-commercial share alike, which means give credit, don't make money, and share it as it is. Okay, the next person that uses it also has to use this Creative Commons license on it. Okay, share alike again means I can't have it posted as this Creative Commons license and then change it to this kind of Creative Commons license. If I originally license it as share alike, it's got to stay this exact Creative Commons license. And then the final ones is you can use it, you have to give me credit for it, you can't make money off of it, and you can't make any changes on it. Okay, so as is, and you can't make money off of it. So these are the different Creative Commons licenses, and as you can see, a lot of times people will take a picture or shoot a video, post it online, and say, I really don't care what anybody uses for it. That's where I would assign this license. Or I take that picture, I shoot that video, and I say, I don't care if anybody uses it, they just can't make any changes to it, they can't make any money off of it, and they have to give me credit for it. Okay, so those are the different Creative Commons licenses, and you'll get an idea. There's a short video here. There's a way to use the Creative Commons website. I've got a video here, and then also how to search for Creative Commons license images or media on sites like Google, Flickr, and YouTube. And these will come in very important. This technique will come in very important once you start your projects up in the next upcoming modules. Okay. And again, with citing media, we're going to get into this, but I want to give you an introduction into citing media. Any media that you use that isn't yours, you're going to want to make sure that you cite it on your website that we're going to start next module. Okay, I've got a format that you can use here. Just so that I can give you an example here, I've went out and found this picture. Maybe I want to use it in one of my projects. Okay, well, I need to make sure that I cite it. So what I did was in the brackets here, I just put a description of the picture, John F. Kennedy portrait. I went to the website. Okay, and usually the website is the first part of the URL here. Okay, so I said, all right, I got this from the website. The retrieval date, I grabbed it on back in 2010 from in the website, and this is the full URL that I take. Okay, so you'll use that format when you are citing media. Again, I've got a video here, or not a video, but a slideshow that shows you, breaks it down each piece on how to cite it. So I grab this picture here. Okay, the first thing I want to do is in brackets put a description of the media. Next thing I want to do is name the site that I got it from, retrieval date, and the website that I got it from. Okay. Alright, so that's citing media. Now to submit your project for this module and to get credit, you'll click on the module 2 legal issues checkpoint. You will begin it, Okay, and it says take test. It's more of a checkpoint, but you'll want to go through and use the questions, or answer all the questions. Use the resources that I provided to you. You can flip back and forth. I'm perfectly fine with that. And then when you're all finished, make sure that you save it and submit it. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next module.